Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm doing a little stand-in with just Mal, and it's just Mal and I. We're gonna play out his character getting back to the chapter house, I guess, in the forest. So don't know how long this will go on, but I guess we'll find out. So I think
Yeah.
I think the last thing you did was just escape from or avoid detection from the Pathfinders. And with that, I guess you continue on marching north.
Yeah, I'm going to continue being... I'm not going to have my stammer on because I'm really conscious of the energy that has left, and unless I get visuals, but I'm going to be paying constant attention to the motion detector on my Auspex as I advance. Going slowly. I'm not running. This is definitely, just a slow, cautious advance.
Okay. Alright. So, let me roll my magic dice, I guess. Okay. Alright. So you trek a little bit further along in the jungle, and for a little whiles anyways, I'd say maybe about another 150 meters or so, everything goes fairly well, pretty calm and whatnot. Um, um, Give me one moment. I wanna check some stuff. Actually, I opened like everything except for my fucking Deathwatch notepad. Hold on a second.
No problem.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so you trek up a little bit further, and there's a very, very small clearing from the forest. And inside this small clearing is a small platoon of Imperial Guardsmen. Just them. It looks like they have a sergeant with them. And they have, for whatever reason, decided to take a little bit of a rest from their march and kind of hang out in this area for now. I'd say there's probably a full platoon of guardsmen here. Probably magnitude-wise would probably be about 20. And they are accompanied by the sergeant as well, which just kind of blends in with the magnitude. And that
What are
is...
they doing right now? I'm going to stop and observe them.
They seem to just be kind of serving the area, though they're not spread out very much. They're pretty densely concentrated for the most part. A few of them are looking around with magnoculars, but not really super powerful ones or anything like that. Pretty basic ones, and whatever else they can see, because magnoculars just work so well when you're in a jungle. But
Yeah, this is Auspex land.
yeah. But
Okay.
it looks like they're for whatever reason taking a break for the moment. Possibly have gotten out of a conflict and are just catching their breath, or are looking for a conflict perhaps.
Okay, I mean, they're still wearing their Imperial, decorations and stuff, right? That's why I can tell they're Imperial Guardsmen?
Yes.
Okay. I will walk out into the open, just before I make sure that they're the only ones there. I mean, right, there's nothing else I detect on my Auspex for motion detection?
They are the only ones there.
Okay, then I will walk out in the open. Welcome, Imperial Guardsmen. I am Brother Cacillus. Have you spotted any other Marines coming through here?
Okay. So walking out, they greet you a little bit with surprise at first. A few of them don't really understand the situation, so a few of them kind of point las guns at you, then quickly realize who you are, what you are, put them down, things like that. The sergeant comes out of the group, comes away from his men, and salutes you. And he says, we're here catching our breath. We just got out of conflict not too long ago. We heard a crash in this area. Was that you?
I crashed about a half a kilometer off. I am currently looking for my battle brothers. I guess this confirms you have not seen them. Who are you fighting on this planet?
He says, I have not seen any other Space Marines. We're currently fighting, sorry. Sorry. A little bit winded from the last fight. We just got out of a conflict with the Tyranids that were east on our bearings. A few Imperial Guardsmen have scouted up ahead a little bit to the west and a little bit to the north. The ones from the north haven't come back yet. The ones from the west have reported that they have spotted a few Tau Pathfinders.
There are more Tau Pathfinders here and here. I try to confirm the coordinates to see if that's the ones they're talking about.
He kind of looks at it. He's like, I think so. I'm not. I guess judging by the distance, the travel and whatnot, that's probably their platoon.
Also, there are Tau snipers here. I point at my cartograph, and Tyranid swarms here, engaging one another. Who knows how long they'll still engaged for? Who will win? Are you returning on your way home, or are you on an assault?
We're just scouting the area for the moment, trying to dodge the conflicts as we can. Currently, I believe our next course of action will be to return to the Imperial encampment. You should come with us. Inquisitor Harkin would love to know of your presence here. Or is he the one that called you?
Our call has come from a variety of means that are happening to this planet. I will not accompany you at this time. However, here is the information. Out of character, Hosen. Is there any way I can use tactics, recon, and stealth to provide them a safe path through the enemies I've spotted? At least based on my experience and what I've seen the enemies do?
Yeah, you could probably do that. Recon stealth would have ambushes and whatnot, and you have spotted a few Tau stealth suits, which means they are definitely setting up ambushes. So I'd say roll tactics.
I think, yeah, that's a failure.
Okay. So you show him some paths and whatnot, and he kind of looks at them. Probably more confusion on his end, unable to understand you. Pretty simple man, I guess. He just kind of shrugs and he's like, well, we have some paths that we took, but we'll just try to backtrack them best we can.
Good luck, guardsmen. May the Emperor protect.
He salutes you again.
Return the salute, and I mean, if he doesn't give me any other pertinent information about the area on my cartograph, I mean, I'm gonna leave.
Probably just stuff you already know about. Tau forces to the west, Tyranids to the east, Imperial Guardsmen to the south, really. Conflicts on all fronts.
Okay. Then, yeah, I mean, tell him I get the location for the Imperial base. I mean, we already kind of knew that, right?
Yeah, you have a pretty good idea of where the Imperial base is, the Imperial compound. It becomes more apparent since the area is not forested. They deforested the area when they built their compound around here. So,
is there any outposts that they have outside of the compound, or has everything pretty much been overrun?
Are you asking him this?
Yeah. Sorry. Commissar, is there any outposts in the area outside of the compound that we may retreat or fall back to? Or have they all been overrun?
No, we've been setting up bunkers in the area in order to push out our influence. Some of them get overrun, and we retake them, or you know how conflicts go. We push them out more if we can, but we do have some bunkers in the area. Not this far out, though.
Can I get the? Can you upload the coordinates to each of these bunkers that you do know about to my cartograph?
I could do that. He uploads the locations of the bunkers. There's probably, I'd say probably about 6 of them, kind of surrounding the IG compound. So if you need to fall back on them, you could get to them pretty easily. Though they are fairly far away from your position. Probably a good 4 or 5 kilometers.
Okay, no problem. I thank the sergeant and ask him if he needs anything of me.
He responds to you. I don't think we need anything at this moment. Actually, dude, give me 1 second. I'm freezing. I want to put a sweatshirt on. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, I'm good. Alright, so yeah, he says, no, we don't need anything right now. Thank you for offering. Unless you, of course, wanted to escort us back, but I think you've already made your point clear on that you don't.
If you did want to, and if you're unsure of your safety back, and if you don't have critical information to relay, you may come with me and I can scout out the way. We may be able to provide some sort of safe transport back for you after our primary mission is completed. But that again is if it doesn't take away from your mission status and if you don't have crucial information to relay.
The information that we have is something that any scout at this area would pretty much know. Locations, other stuff like that. I could accompany you if you require me or my men.
I do not require your assistance at this time. I was merely saying we could provide safety. However, since you already know the area, maybe you should return to your Inquisitor and inform him that help may be on the way.
Ah, sorry, my misunderstanding. Very well. Salutes you once more and walks back to his peoples. And with that, make a awareness test.
Oh man. Fail. I mean, just straight up awareness. I mean, I think I fail no matter what. So, yeah, I mean, I still fail. I have a 70 with all the fun stuff, like Auspex and Sight.
All the fun stuff, as opposed to all the boring stuff.
Yeah. I mean, straight up perception is 40, but like, you know, you add on like the helmet, you add on like the enhanced senses, you add on the Auspex and stuff. Actually, everything is an 80. Oh, dude, hold on 1 second.
Okay. You could fate point if you really thought you needed to.
Alright, dude. Sorry about that. I'm back. What's up now?
Said you could always fate point if you feel you really needed it. Reroll.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay. Okay. So, as he salutes you and kind of walks back, can never find anything in this book. I need stuff. It's always like that. A few fire warriors take shots into your positions, basically. Not too far off. Essentially what's going on is the sergeant has been marker lighted, and a few fire warriors are going to be taking shots at him and trying to kill him. The shots will immediately give away their positions, and we can roll into combat like that. There's like 3 fire warriors or so. I'll go ahead and draw out the map.
So basically, I failed to see them before they fired.
Yeah, it was a sight to see them before they fire. But
okay.
I guess the way I kind of envision it is with the kind of nightfall and their weapons being fired, the flash would kind of give away where their positions are at. is how I kind of envision it happening. So, but yeah,
Definitely, dude. Yeah.
they marker light up the sergeant and fire at him, and nobody really notices this until it's too late. But if you want to kind of, I don't really need to draw out too much. I will draw out a little bit. I'll draw out a clearing, but basically everything around you is rough terrain. So all movement is half. Firing weapons is firing ballistic skills as a -10 for everyone, including pathfinders, or not pathfinders, fire warriors, whoever you're facing, you know. And the way I'm gonna kind of handle cover in the jungle area is wherever you're at, basically, there's gonna be a tree. There's gonna be something you can hide behind. So I'm just gonna say, you know, you can half action to jump behind some cover. You don't even actually have to move your character. And while you're there, most of the forest cover, I believe I was giving it an armor of 6. So that's kind of what I'm rolling with.
Okay, that sounds good then. I will take the half action, like you said, to or my reaction, I guess, to dodge behind cover. And as a free action, I'll tell the guardsmen, "Guardsmen, on me! Full retreat behind me. Provide supplementary and covering fire."
Roll command.
You know, I don't even have that. I'm not an ultramarine. Fuck.
Well, you act like one.
Super fail, 98.
Okay, so you yell that at the
Well, it's at 100, so it's not like an uber fail, but whatever.
Alright. Let me figure out what happens to this sergeant first. I need to pause my recording real quick while I find some fire warriors for this shit, for some pictures.
Sure, dude.
So I'll be right back, guys. Hey guys, we are back. 3 fire warriors just opened fire at semi-auto with their pulse rifles against the sergeant, and 2 of them hit twice. So I'm gonna roll out their damage for them once I can find my living errata. Here we go. So let's see. Okay, this guy's like obliterated.
Those guns have tearing?
They do not, but they have a lot of static damage on them. It's plus 12 at each one of the end of those, and 4 pin. Alright. And plus, what is this?
He might survive.
Maybe. It's 4 individual hits. So, maybe. It's not the rolls aren't actually that high, so he might be good on it.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I mean, sure, he's probably not wearing anything but like guard flak, but...
Yeah. Well, total damage against him is a 48 with a pin 4. That's 4 separate shots, though. So let's see what the field officers have.
He's toast.
Well, let's see. Where do these hit? 63 and a 92. I believe that's body, and then what is the other one, like an arm or a leg? So his legs are 4, but his body is 6. He does have a carapace breastplate. So let's see. Stuffness. Alright, so I always love calculating the soak damage for this game.
So he's getting 2 protection from his armor then.
Yeah, he's actually he's getting a decent amount. He has 6 on his chest, which will soak the 4 and the 3 shot, and then I think the 92 a leg or something. So he has a 4 on that and a 4 overall toughness. So the legs can be fully pinned. So just the leg shots alone would be 13. 13 against him. Reduce that by 4, which goes 9 damage on him already. And then the 4, which would increase that by 2, so he gets hit for what? Or no, increased by 3, so he gets I think that's 12 on him. And those are just the leg shots alone. So he's at 21 just on the leg shots. Yeah.
So is it like crit 6 or something?
Well, those are just the leg shots. The body shots are gonna would just be reduced basically by an additional 2. So the 12 would be a 10 on him, and the 3 would be 9. So he's looking at about a total of about Actually, he's looking at 40 damage flat pretty much against him. Did not soak very much on that attack, since basically most of his armor has been. Yeah, he's like, he's crit 25.
He's down, yeah.
He's fucking dead.
Ah, fuck.
Alright, so the sergeant goes down.
What do the guardsmen do?
Hard willpower test. They scatter around, kind of. They take cover in random spots. Nobody knows where the fire came from. They're not paying attention. A lot of them are panicking. Go ahead and I guess roll out your initiative, and we'll go play our combat.
7.
Okay. Let me pull this up. Get rid of my... Oh, that's... I need that. No, Fire Warriors. What? I'll chew. Alright, so 2 agility bonus. I'm actually not that high on them, so I only go to a 5. Okay. For as awesome as Fire Warriors can be, their agility is actually rather low. And they roll under you. So, Cacillus, it is your turn. You act first.
So I'm very first.
Yep, you're the firstest to go.
Alright, just to confirm with you, the rule for cover is that whenever a shot burns through cover, it loses 1 point of cover. Correct? That's how you're doing it?
It's like for it's 1 damage over it, right? So like if you had if the thing was a cover 6 and it did like I think like did 7 damage total, but it like soaked up the 7, so it did 1 over damage, then it goes to a 5, right? But then if it's 2 over damage, it goes down to a 4. Is that how it works? So like every damage over the cover negates it off.
I think you're right, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I see the Fire Warriors, you said, right?
Yeah. You see their flashes. It's should be relatively easy to pinpoint them. So I'll just kind of give it to you. I wouldn't really require a test for the flashes on their guns.
Okay. So looking through my telescopic sights, let me think here. You said the guardsmen take cover in random position?
Yeah, they kind of scatter around, take cover in random positions. Move my mic here for a second, so I don't mess up too much. Okay.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and aim, and at the Fire Warrior who's dead ahead of me, at his weapon, and then I'm going to go ahead and fire a single shot with the bolt Kraken round.
What weapon are you using?
My bolter.
Heavy bolter or just regular bolter?
Just regular bolter.
Where's your heavy bolter?
It's on a just a harness hanging around my neck.
Dude, your guy's like fucking loaded. That's ridiculous.
Fuck yeah, he is. That's how he rolls.
Dude, your gun is gonna like provide cover for your body.
Hopefully it doesn't come to that. But oh well.
Might explode like right in front of me. Alright, so which one are you targeting?
Just the one dead ahead of me.
Fire Warrior 1?
I guess so. Yeah, Fire Warrior. So yeah, I'm going to aim, then fire. I get a +10 because of red dot sight that I took.
Okay.
I also get a +10 because of short range.
Okay.
+10 because of the aim. And then a -10 because it's a... So basically I cancel out all my bonuses. And I just use my ballistic skill because it's a -10 for your terrain, and then -20 for called shot.
Yeah, -20 for called shot, -10 for terrain, +10 for red dot, +10 for close range, +10 for aim.
So, let's see here. I do fail. So that's my turn. I'm done.
Okay. The Fire Warriors kind of set up for another shot. Roll an awareness test.
Success.
Okay. You notice a little, I guess, like infrared beam pointed on you. It is resonating from the second Fire Warrior number Deuce, as he marks
Okay.
you. He, in turn, or following up, takes aim at you, and ends his turn. Full round aim. Fire Warrior numero uno decides to semi-auto against the Guardsman squad. So roll on his shit. So plus 10. Oh. Alright, shoots everywhere. Pew 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 pew. Misses everything. The unnamed Fire Warrior, the unnumbered one. Roll awareness.
Fail.
Okay. He too looks like he's going into an aim. The exact angle of trajectory, or basically who he's targeting, a little bit hard to tell.
Okay.
And that ends their turn. The Imperial Guardsmen, a few of them, few of the brave-hearted soldiers try to pull the rest of them together, making a willpower check to try to reassemble the group. Unfortunately, the Imperial Guards are being a little bit feisty right now, and they don't want to cooperate, and they continue to panic about what's going on. And with that, it will turn back over to you.
All right. I will at this point go ahead and let the harness hang for my my bolter, just back where I can quick draw it, and then of course quick draw my my heavy bolter, and then I will full auto against the Fire Warrior 2.
Okay. He's going to try and dodge a little bit. He dodges with 1 degree of success, so dodges 2 bullets, I guess.
This will be 3 degrees of success.
Alright, so
I
you hit
hit
him,
1.
you hit him with 1.
So 20 pen 5.
20, pen 5. Alright. So, oops, I don't have my stuff here, do I? Wounds 12, toughness 3,
I think that was a body
armor
shot.
6. Okay, these particular units are actually armored equally in all spots, so.
Okay.
Until
I'm done.
Alright, just a little bit to calculate damage on him, I guess. So 5, soak 4, you did 12, which is going to damage him. You did 20 damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So never mind. Soak 4 off 20, which puts him at 16, which puts him crit 3. And you said you shot him in the body?
It's 54. I think that's body.
And crit 3. So, let's see. Explosion destroys whatever armor protecting the body. If the target wore none, then the target is blown backwards, 1d10 meter. And as above, he also takes 2 levels of fatigue. So, alright, he is blown back 1d10 meters. Unfortunately for him, he will strike a tree on his way back and accumulate more levels of fatigue, which equal a d5.
Wow, lucky.
I need a d10. Well,
From me, you want me to roll or what?
no. The d5 is fatigue he auto takes, and then he takes 2 fatigues for every meter traveled. Though he's only really gonna fly back 1 meter and basically hit something. So he'll basically hit 5 levels of fatigue from this and pass out, go unconscious.
Lucky.
Okay. So that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
Okay. The unnamed fire warrior, after aiming, fires his gun, which is aimed at you. So he fires a single shot. Pew!
Okay.
Which is a 74, which probably, let's see, for my name. Let me see, that's 20. His own marker light, which is 30, -10 for terrain, +10 for close range. So 30 total, 35 on his ballistic. He misses you.
Okay.
The the other fire warrior, seeing as how you just kind of destroyed his buddy there, turns his gaze on you and fires at you semi-auto. So here's him. Pew pew. 3. It's going to be the same ballistic test. Fire Tau units when they have units marked, they all actually share the marker light bonus. So 65 ballistic skill. This will land like all the time. I think all 3 hits.
This is a dodge with 3 degrees of success.
Okay, so you
Or
dodge
not
all
3
of them.
degrees, sorry.
Is it 2?
It's a success with 2 degrees, so that's 3 dodges. So yeah, I do dodge all 3. Because I have a 45 agility.
Okay, so you dodge all 3 behind the tree. Okay, and I believe with that, it ends their turns. The Imperial Guardsmen try to snap themselves out of their crappy inn and start to come to. Back to you.
Okay. Alright, so they finally snapped out of it. I'm going to go ahead and lay down some suppressing fire.
Okay. Can you actually use suppressed fire against people who are in cover?
Yes, as far as I know, it pretty much pins them. They can only take half actions, and they have to seek cover. And they can make they have to make a hard willpower test every turn they're in suppressing fire to not be affected by pinning. So I mean, there is a chance like every turn they cannot be affected by it.
Okay. Hard willpower is -20, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is a failure on ballistics. So it's a wild spray of fire. Nothing happened.
Too many trees are getting in your way. Though you are starting to deforest half of them now. Should be easier to shoot them.
No shit.
Okay. Roll awareness, hearing.
Failure.
Okay. The 2 fire warriors that are left disengage from combat essentially and flee back to.
I'm sorry, that is a success. Just success. Sorry, dude.
Okay. You hear them. You hear one of the main guys, or you hear the main guy, the dude that's in the back, the unnumbered one, yell out that he yells out. He's like, "They have a they have a space marine. Let us fall back to the commander, and tell him or report to him that the space marines did make planetfall." And with that, they use full round actions to flee back through the jungle.
I'm gonna run after them.
Okay. As you run after them, the kind of leave the Imperial Guardsmen back while they are kind of snapped out of it. They are probably too.
I'm gonna shout to them, "Purge the alien!" and just take off.
So you just like barrel over like your log or whatever, just like purge the alien.
Are they sprinting? Does it look like I can't even catch up?
They are moving as fast as they can. What is your maximum movement?
It's 30.
What's your movement value, I guess, for like run? I'm not.
30 is like running.
Oh, okay, okay. So you run 30. Um, no, it looks like you would be able to catch up to them. It would take a little bit. They will run basically 18 away from you, so you'll catch up to them in a few rounds, I'd say. Like physically catch to them. So if they move back to 18, they'd move out 58 meters away or so from you. And if you moved up, how many with your run?
30.
So they'd go 58 to 28 meters away from you essentially. And that'll basically continue. And I think in the next round you'd be like within 10 meters of them. So, and 2 rounds from now, so 1 round past, you ran after them. A few of the IGs actually run with you. Most of them are like more than half run with you. A few of them fumble over shit, and they're a little bit slower to you. Their speed actually matches the fire warriors.
Okay. Yeah, good going. For agility. All right. So I will get within the 10 meters of them, I guess, and then they get to move. Right? They're 18, so they'll be 28 away. You said, right?
No, I believe. So all right. So you're at 28 right now, right? Aren't you?
Yeah.
All right. So basically, they'd move. Let me go to my handy dandy calculator because I can't do math.
Because you said I can get within 10, and then they run 18, right?
Hang on. So you're at 28. They would run 18 now, and then you would run 30. That would put you at 16 meters from them. Then if you let another round pass of chasing them, they'd run another 18, which would put them at 36. And then if you ran 36, if you ran 30, you'd be within 6 meters. I think if I calculated it right.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and full auto instead of running after them.
Okay. So from your 28 meters away?
Yeah, that'd be fine. I get a minus 20 because they're running, but I get a plus 20 from full auto. Minus 10 because we're in the jungle. That'll be 3 hits on the full auto.
Which one?
Fire Warrior 1, we'll say.
Okay. While he has a good reason to suspect that you are running after him, he's paying more attention to running, so he will not get his dodge bonus. So go ahead and roll damage against him.
Oh wow, okay. So first one is 16 pen 5. I mean, you can see it, right?
Yeah.
Some pretty hard hits.
Yeah, he's probably gone. They don't have that many wounds and stuff. You pen 5? Okay.
Yeah, the heavy bolter has 1 more pen than the regular bolter.
So, okay. Basically, soak 4 from each hit, and then that's how much damage you did. So.
Okay. So the first one's 11. The second one is going to be 17. So total's 28.
Soak 4.
And then,
so 16 would be 12.
I'm removing. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah. He's toast.
All right.
Yeah, he's just gonna like it's like the same thing that happened in the first mission when Shatter shot his gun and just like obliterated that guy. It's like the same thing that happened to him. So
yeah, Devastators, dude, are just super damage output.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking crazy.
Okay. And then I guess the other guy, what does he do? Does he continue running or?
Yeah, he looks back, notices his guy died, and he kind of just continues running off. So he'll advance up from the 28 meters. He'll advance up 18. Puts him 18 meters more away.
Okay. Then on my turn, I'll full auto him.
All right.
That is a fail on the full auto.
Okay. He. I guess at this point, really, the IG would have caught up to you. A few of them take some shots with their las guns at him, and fail horribly. Fail bunches. Okay, so with that, he continues to do his run action. Ooh.
Okay. So how far away is he from me?
He's 64 meters away from you, which is going to start putting him, or which will really put him out of actual visual range. He'll be behind something, gone, line of sight. At this point, if you wanted to continue following him, it really come down to a track. Or
Come down to a track?
yeah, tracking him, or continuing to, I guess, run in the direction that he went and hoping that he's going in a straight line and pick him up and
I'm
find him
gonna
again.
definitely run, and I mean I can still listen for him. He's not, since he's running full blown. I mean he's gonna make a lot of noise.
Yeah. No, yeah, you get hearing checks.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you get hearing checks.
Okay.
I'm basically he's just kind of behind so much crap now that firing would do no good. I guess is what I'm kind of alluding at. So there's like
Okay.
a good.
So I will run full sprint after him, 30, and then you want me to make a perception?
Yeah, make a perception sight -10.
Sight? Okay.
Yeah. If it fails, then do hearing to see if you can see where you went.
Okay. This is going to be, set to -10. This will be 1 degree of success.
Okay.
Or sorry, just success with the -10.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you catch up to him pretty easily. You see him continuing to run through. Yeah. That was your full run to move up. Okay. So it would go back to him, and he advances away again, another 18 meters.
I can still see him, right? I mean, just taking the -10.
He's 52 meters away from you. You 50 meters is kind of around the radius which I have for visual sight on this area. So yeah, 50 meters, he's right in the range, basically.
Okay. Another full auto. That's a nice hell of a hit right there. With the
all right.
-10.
He is going to make
And
the
-20 because he's running.
he is going to make a dodge attempt against you. He's a lot more aware, kind of, that you're chasing him, killed his friends, whatnot.
Sure.
His dodge will fail. No dodge, nothing.
So that's 4 degrees of success. So 4 hits.
Okay. I'm pretty sure he's.
Or sorry, 3.
All right. I'm pretty sure he's also obliterated. Unless you get really bad.
Wow, yeah. 20 pen 5, 22 pen 5, 19 pen 5.
Righteous fury.
One of them is a righteous fury.
I need to get like a soundboard where when that happens.
No.
I need to get like a soundboard that when it happens, it can like click and it goes righteous fury, fury, fury. That'd be awesome. All right, so
Okay.
yeah, he gets obliterated. Combat's over. The few of the Imperial guards kind of catch up to you, and they're like, "Oh, did you kill him?"
He's dead. The other ones might be still alive. Check them.
Okay. A few of them search over to the one that was laying unconscious, and they realize that he is not dead, and they call you over. A few of them wave to you and whatnot.
Alright. I pile up their guns and their armor and give them to the guardsmen. And they
Okay.
guard these Xenos artifacts.
They kind of look at it and they're like, they examine it for a little bit, and they like hold it up to their shoulder and like test out the sight, whatnot, and it's like, cool, new guns.
Let's see here. I was gonna do something. Oh, do I get any renown for saving the guardsmen?
No.
Alright.
They're just a small platoon. There's a lot of them around here, so they'll probably spread some word about you, and I guess like maybe if they talk with Harkin and you meet up later, he might know of what you've done here. But that's what would happen out of this, if anything. Bonus renown would be like Harkin himself was pinned down, and then you came to his rescue or something like that.
Sure, okay. Alright, at this point, I'm going to tell the guardsmen, escort this prisoner back to camp, have the Inquisitor interrogate him. I will be on my way and returning to you as soon as I can.
Will do, and they salute you and take off.
Alright, I'll continue my trek towards the fortress.
Okay.
By the way, my bolter is half empty.
Oh, your bolt rifle?
Heavy bolter.
Oh, heavy bolter, really?
Yeah.
You fired
5 shots. 5 full auto.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, just those heavy bolters are so crazy at the beginning of the game. My God, it's like shred
Useful.
everything.
Anyways, yeah. I'm gonna keep it going.
All right. Okay, so you trek on a little bit more, and see what happens. D8. It's actually a streak of good luck. You cover another 250 meters and don't oppose really anything. You've covered a total of 1,000 meters, about 500 meters to go.
Nice. I'll take my bearings, of course, with the cartograph and make sure I'm on course and nothing's changed and everything's good.
Okay. Yep, so you're still locked into the teleport beacon that they have set up.
Keep going.
Alright. 47. Okay. You track on a little bit more. Roll awareness as you go through this part of the feral world.
Okay. This is with motion detection, or what am I listening with?
It will be.
It's outside 50 meters, right?
This will be inside 50 meters. It will be sight, and yeah, sight.
So the aspects counts?
Yes.
That is a fail by 8. So yeah, I failed, just straight up.
Fail by 8.
Walking
so
right into it.
Sure, fail. Okay. You get the eerie sense that you're being tracked by something.
Okay. I double check my aspects, and then I stop moving and hunker down against some cover and just try to see what happens.
Okay.
Try to listen.
Roll concealment.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate. Well, I'm not moving, so yeah. I'm just gonna do fail. I'm too big for what I'm probably hiding behind or something.
Okay. Okay. Roll another awareness.
What kind? Hearing, sight? Whatever.
Sight and motion.
Super fail. Almost. Jam the aspects. Oh.
Okay. All right. You hunker down to So you hunker down to the ground, and you kind of hang out there for a little bit. and you observe your surroundings because, like I said, you got the eerie feeling that you are being watched by something. Actually, go ahead and, on top of this kind of going on, roll actually another awareness test. Because you're just surrounded
Just
by
hearing
shit.
or-
No, I'm just kidding. Sight.
Success. I mean, without aspects, that's going to be 2 degrees or 1 degree.
Okay. Following back behind you, which seems a little bit, it seems that you are being, so there's two things going on. I'll do, I guess, well, it's kind of good news and kind of good news, medium news. Okay, so the minor stuff, or the more unimportant stuff for now, is that you have, as you're hunkering down and kind of observing your surroundings, you have noticed that a servitor skull has taken up your liking and seems to be tracking you a little bit. Its camera fixated on you. In other news, meanwhile, in Japan, no, in other news, it looks like you may be the dinner of a lictor as a flesh hook flies past your face, barely missing you, and then retracting.
Okay. Initiative, I guess, or?
Yep, it's initiative. The lictor is pretty much unconcealed at this point. And he is 10 meters in front of you to the north. One
Okay.
second.
So I got a 10.
Pause it while I do my lictor. Oh wait, no, I don't have to pause it. You did? Ah, very good.
Yes, sir.
What's your total initiative? Oh, you rolled a 10 on initiative. Okay, I thought you meant you rolled and landed on the 10.
No.
I like that lictor picture. It's pretty badass. He's all rawr.
About to eat some catachan devils.
Dude, catechins are so savage. I wish they had like an actual catechin unit for the Deathwatch stuff, or for like in our book, or like Xenos. That'd be kind of cool. See what they'd be like.
Yeah.
They might. I don't know. Are they in Dark Heresy or anything?
Maybe. Probably. I just haven't seen it.
So, where's my? Where? Second, gotta find him. All right. So, you. What's your agility?
45.
Okay. He will actually beat you in agility.
Okay.
Or beat you in his initiative. Well, yeah, he beats you in his initiative actually. And with that, half action throws out another flesh hook at you. This will be. I mean, the D100 I rolled and rolled 100 on was basically like a grapple attempt, but 100 auto failed it. So, essentially, it's a grapple check against you. So, post strength with him.
Don't I get a chance to dodge the the hook?
Can you dodge grapples? Is the question.
Well, I can dodge projectiles flying at me and attacks made at me.
The Mark of the Xenos book essentially labels the flesh hook as a grapple that you can do from a distance.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a post strength.
Yeah. I didn't let Shadris or the other people roll agility really to dodge it. It's kind of like an imposed strength thing. Though now that I kind of look at it, it probably would make sense to at least give the dodge attempt if you want to do it. So I'll go ahead and roll that in, and when I roll up again with Shadris and them, I'll allow them to dodge flesh hooks. So you can roll your
That's
dodge
fine.
against it.
I
if
mean,
you
I'll go
want
with
to.
it. I'll go with it for now. I mean, that's fine. We'll play by the consistent rules. So, all right. Opposed strength, you said, or?
You roll a 1.
Okay. Is it possible to use my servo arm?
Oh, to oppose strength with it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Basically
So
break it off
that
of
will
you.
be- That'll be 3 degrees of
success. I'm sorry, 4 degrees of success.
Okay. So, I did roll a 1, which gives him a 6 degrees of success. So, grappled.
Okay.
With his other half action, he'll approach you by, well, shit.
So he grapples as a half action?
Yeah.
Okay.
With that, actually, it yanks your character. For each degree of success he has, he pulls you 1 meter closer to him.
Okay.
That puts you up 6, and for his other half action, he'll walk up 4. Or walk up 3. Your turn.
Okay, I'll try to overpower his grapple. 4 degrees of success.
He fails. You are ungrappled. Half action.
No, it takes a half action away from you whenever you're the victim of a grapple. You only get a half action.
Yeah. So, well, if you break free, like if you succeed, you get a half action to do something. So I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I actually did
yeah.
that. I actually did that against Shadris when he broke free from it. I actually ended his turn, and then when I was looking at the grapple rules, because he was asking some other stuff, I noticed that it says if you break free from it, you get a half action to react. So you have a half action right now for your turn, essentially.
Cool. Well, I will quick draw my hand flamer and flame him.
Haha, cool, badass. Alright, so I guess that's ballistics, right? Basic ballistics, or is it?
No, actually, he has to roll agility to get out of the way.
Oh, really? So he just
Flamer's
straight
auto
up.
hit.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright, so he'll roll his dodge. That will be a dodge. What's the blast radius?
It's a 10 meter cone of flame, and he just has to dodge on the outside of it.
Okay. I don't know the exact radius. I'm gonna say he kind of dodges back a little bit to the right. I'd say probably about maybe a good 3-4 meters. Let's say about there.
And then there's a field of fire left. I don't know if you want to draw that out.
Oh yeah, dude, I'll do that. That'd be cool. So do that. And that.
Yeah, flamers are bad weapons, dude. Fucking super good.
I know I'm not actually really going out 10 foot, but
Cool.
that's pretty cool. Yeah, I actually didn't know that.
You know you have met your match, and that's in my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, the fire looks good.
I know that's pro fire right there, isn't it? I should be an artist. All right. He is going to do his Lichter gangsta walk right up to you and move. And I guess we put him
Surprised
in.
he didn't charge.
Nah, he's only within 4 meters. Well, I guess charge is like straight line 3, but whatever.
Whatever.
He melee attacks at you with his claw. 71 will be a miss against you. Reaction?
I mean, if he misses, I'm not going to do anything.
Okay. You can't servo arm punch him?
It says as a reaction, I guess. I mean, I can use it as an attack. I mean, does that literally mean like as a reaction? Like I can hit people?
Yeah, it says as a reaction you can use your servo arm to make it an attack.
Alright, cool. And it isn't my turn, so I guess that's when reactions are used and stuff. Yeah, it's just I've never thought of using it in that way before, per se. It's like an opportunity attack, really.
I know, but that's just kind of how it is out in the book.
Yeah, I mean, because if that's true, then he can't dodge this if I'm successful.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can go with the rules that you can use his reaction to dodge your reaction, but...
Well, you can't use reactions on your own turn, that's the thing.
I know.
Like, so it's kind of like weird. I mean, you sure you want to use it this way? Like make it illegal this way?
what other ways really can you use it?
I mean, honestly, I was just thinking that if you do use your servo arm, then it does use up your reaction.
Right.
That was just the way I was thinking, like, it was placed, you know, because it's like using a part of you that's not normally used or whatever, and I don't know, yeah. So, like, you would just use it, you would use your servo arm on your turn, but you would just forego any reaction you normally would have during the turn. That's how I viewed it.
Oh, I see. I don't know. I mean, the book
Otherwise,
lists it
like,
as
this is
a.
gonna hurt.
Well, yeah, but the other thing is too is this is a one-on-one situation. So I mean, if you had a bunch of other people around you and stuff, then this decision
Yeah, true enough, dude.
would be higher. But you're only fighting one guy and he missed you, so punish him basically is what. That's kind of how I see it. Is if you engage with a tech marine and you miss, you get punished for it if he decides to do it.
Okay. I mean, then yeah, you guys can do the same. So
Yep.
I was just double checking.
My chaos.
So that is a big success right there with a 5.
All right. And hit him. I mean, this is your main way of doing melee, and I mean, you know, look at some of the hits that Saros hit. You know, he still won't hit that high. So.
Yeah.
Pin.
This will be 11. This will be 25. Pen 10.
Ooh. Ouch.
Yeah. That's like one of my highest damage dealing weapons besides the heavy bolter.
Okay. All right. So you hit him pretty hard, and he jars back from the blow, roaring, pissed off. So your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use my my hand flamer again on him.
All right. He will try to dodge this and fail. And I believe he rolls agility or gets caught on fire.
Yeah.
Or does he auto fire?
You know, I don't actually know. Let me double
I
check.
think he takes damage from it, and then he rolls an agility. It's like, I think it's I'll see it real quick. I'll roll it just in case though. 42, so he would pass it unless it's a negative 30 test. I don't think it's actually a negative 30 test. I think it's negative 20.
Sorry, I gotta open up Deathwatch, dude.
Yeah, I'm not good at using it either. I just stumble around everything. Everything's so scattered around the book. I suck at using this book, dude. Fuck terrible. Oh god damn it. Where the fuck? I'm gonna pause. I'll be right back, guys. Actually, I'm gonna end the video here, and then I'll start up a new one. I'll see you guys there.